Hello everybody, welcome back to the Limit of Adhesion, and this is a live stream of our Formula Vee race from a couple of weeks ago, and we'll be showing all of the action from the race. We're currently just looking at practice now. We'll be advancing to the race very shortly. So, hope you're all very well. My name is Gareth, thank you for joining me. Getting everything up, ready to bring on the race, so just bear with me while that happens. We're looking at Dirty Winslow going around at the moment in the practice session, coming up to the Druid's hairpin. Taking that very gingerly. Bear with me while I sort this out. So as I say, this is in preparation for Sunday's race, when we will be presenting our radical event. Obviously things will be a lot easier then. Let's bring up the timing tower. Here we go. So you can see Chris White on pole position from Rob Miller in second, Sam Stott in third, Winslade fourth, Walker is in fifth, Garlic sixth. Then we've got some drivers who weren't actually in the LOA. Rorick Cakebread's in 8th, 9th, Kelly, Line in 10th, Henrique is in 11th, Aaron Jenkins is in 12th, B and then Lee are in 13th and 14th, then we've got Kent, Irwin and Barras. So let's run the race and enjoy this event. Green flag then, we can see that Rob Miller, an astonishingly quick start then, jumping ahead of James Garlick in second place, Walker in third. As come through Paddock Hill Bend for the first time, Rob Miller in the lead from Oliver Walker in second, Garlic in third. We've got Line and then Henrique. Wow, Miller storming away then, looks 7 tenths in the lead already. Cars still piling through Druids. Wow, and a decent amount of grass Miller's taking there. Full of confidence already. We've seen someone going round. That's Winslade, it looks like, falling down the order. A number of drivers tumbling down. So as the drivers come through to complete the first lap then, it's Miller leading from Walker from Garlic. Look at that, then someone is attacking from third place is attacking James Garlick then. That's Will Burnett in fourth place. We're on board with Will now as he comes up to Paddock Hill then. Looks like Oliver Walker went very wide ahead of us. Coming up to Druids then. Any way through for Burnett this time? No. Oh. Looks like Garlick's having one of his usual dripping in and out little sessions. Loving the puff of smoke added by iRacing to represent the real car's gear changes. Non-performance affecting, they are purely for visuals, but they look fantastic. So coming up to complete the second lap then. You can hear what Burnett wringing the nose out of that car, trying to get up to speed. goes in through Paddock Hill once again. Oh, look how close they all are as they come through Druids. What a move. Oh, contact there from Garlic. And Henrici getting involved as well. So it comes storming to the latter half of the lap. As Henrici's gone all the way up to 3rd place then. Ahead of Walker and Garlic, and Kelly getting involved as well. So a 20-lap race. 20-minute race, I beg your pardon. You see, there's Walker, there's Miller running in 1st place. Burnett now up to 2nd. So positions changing every minute at the moment. So Mark Henrici just gone past Oliver Walker then. Side by side as they come down to the final couple of corners. Winslay's just taken Barras further back. And we're having a tremendous scrap, except for Miller at front, who is just running and hiding here. There's Henrici then, he's attacking, and a great scrap with Walker. Up the inside he comes. And that's Walker deposing Henrici. What a great move that is. Henrici fighting back round the outside though. This is the battle for 3rd. And all this fighting is allowing Garlic and Kelly behind to close in. Chris White not that far behind in 7th as well. Aaron Jenkins running very well in 8th place. Let's check in on his race. Here he is then, on board with him. Coming up towards the end of the lap. It's a good 7 seconds off White in front. Oh gosh, he's run wide as we've gone on board. Commentator's curse hitting once again, and round he goes. Let's hope he can get the car back on the track before he loses too many places. Stephen Cakebread just gone through then to depose him for 8th place. And former teammate Winslade closing in very close as well. This could be a double whammy there. Here he is, and round the outside into Paddock Hill Bend then. Winslade has just taken Aaron Jenkins for 9th place. Can Aaron Jenkins fight back as they come up to Druids? Not this time. So our drivers all starting to find their feet in this car. Meanwhile, we can return to the battle at the front then. Will Burnett, Henrici and Walker all very close together. Henrici trying to depose Burnett then. Burnett still running 2nd, but look at that. Walker and Henrici attacking him either side as they come into Druids. A tremendous battle here for 2nd, 3rd and 4th on the grid. That's Garlic in the 4th car in this queue behind. A short gap back to Kelly behind these guys as well then. Rob Miller now full 5 seconds out in front. Clearly has had a little practice before this race. Here they come then to complete lap 7. 6 minutes of this race already gone. Look at that then, to the inside comes Henrici, and he's done it. Can Burnett hold on round the outside? He's giving it a good go, but no, he's slotting in behind. But here comes Oliver Walker again, trying to find his way through. And he's just having to run slightly wide, so Burnett now in 3rd place, Henrici in 2nd. Walker in third. Fourth, beg your pardon. Garlic right close behind them as well now. Here they come then. This is the battle for second place. Look at that. Burnett to the inside. Henrici's run wide. Is Walker going to steal third? He's hanging on out the outside, but here comes Walker then down the main straight. Garlic looking for a way through as well. He's looking for the slipstream. Slipstream effect quite powerful in this little car. Nearly 3 wide as we come through Paddock Hill then. And Walker's done it. He's up to third place. Henrici fighting back though as they come to Druids again. This is a fantastic scrap going on. So the order, as you can see, Rob Miller in front from Will Burnett, from Oliver Walker. Henrici is in 4th. James Garlick is in 5th. Gavin Kelly is in 6th. 7th is Chris White. 8th is Stephen Cakebread. 9th is Sam Stott. He's working his way up through the field. 10th is now Winslade. 11th is The Ledge. 12th is Line. Barris is in 13th. Kemp 14th. Irwin is in 15th. 16th is Lee, who is out. And Rorich is out as well. There's Irwin in the pits. So 10 laps completed then. Oh, someone's just got a wrong gear there. Who was that? That's Burnett, is it? Well, someone just completely snatched the wrong gear and lost a heck of a lot of time. I wonder if Burnett is trying to do this with a manual gearbox. Most of our drivers are probably using sequentials. And the gap up front has closed dramatically, so Rob Miller must have made a small error. Here they come then. Miller, Burnett, Walker, Henrici, Garlick, Kelly. Oh no, someone's just been turned. It's Walker. Walker's just been turned by Henrici. An absolute disaster for the young guy from Hove. He's been driving tremendously well in this race. That's really unfortunate. He's all the way down in 7th now. Let's hope he can fight his way back. He's in the pits and out. Oh, that's awful shame. Just got turned around by Henrici there as they came up the hill. He's now in the pit lane. These are quite tough little cars actually though. They don't seem to get a huge amount of damage. You have to be going some to rip a wheel off. So Rob Miller staying out in front, and he's opened that gap back up then by half a second, so it's now 1.3 ahead of Will Burnett, and James Garlick now up in 3rd. But Gavin Kelly is starting to reel these guys in. He's starting to really find his feet. Henrici now in the pit lane as well. Stephen Cakebread now up to 7th, and that will be 8th once he gets past Ollie Walker in the pit lane. There he goes. And the leaders are starting to work their way through the back markers then. That's Lawrence Aaron Jenkins then being lapped by Will Burnett. So here's Gavin Kelly in his very, very fetching car. The checkered flag livery on the back of it. Very nice livery. See the Ledge staying safely to the inside there just to let some of these guys through. So the Formula Vee based on a 1600cc Volkswagen running gear, encased in these tiny little bodies. They're such cute tiny little cars. Quite easy to spin if you apply too much brake or get a bit too savage with the controls. You need to be quite gentle with them, but they are a heck of a lot of fun to run despite being very slow. And yes, you rev rev the effing nuts out of them. You see Winslade closing very rapidly on Stephen Cakebread. Here he is on board then. That's Stephen Cakebread just ahead of us as they come down the back straight. Staying in third gear, probably want to be in fourth. But say these guys are still learning the car. And now on the run down the main straight. Fastest lap of the race was Mark Henrici, who did a 54.9. Winslade to the inside then as they come to Paddock Hill, and he's through. Keeps control of the car, and that's nicely done for 6th place. Oh, and he's run very wide though, look at that. Wow, controls it. Hello to the Ledge, who's just started watching, but he's watching from the beginning, so he'll get this in about 7 minutes. He says he's watching on double speed. So we're looking at the battle for 6th and 7th then, with Winslade and Cakebread, our South African racer. Sam Stott looking very close to David Lyon. In fact, David Lyon has just gone past him. There we are then. Oh, look how close they are to contact as they come through the final corner. Line on the outside stopped, just falling behind him then. Perhaps Sam Stott had an accident slightly earlier on. Looking forward to seeing where he gets to later though. He's showing a lot of promise since he's joined the league in the last few weeks. And also the star of our Formula Renault 2.0 hot lap video at Hockenheim. Meanwhile, out front then, Rob Miller still leading from Will Burnett in second. The gap is now 3 seconds, and we can see that Kelly has now deposed Garlick for third. There he is, and Garlick, it says he's out. So sorry we didn't catch that one on camera. Garlick now falling down the order, just over 5 minutes to go in this race. So such a shame to see Garlick out of this one. He was running so strongly. So Rob Miller now 4.3 seconds ahead of Will Burnett. Gavin Kelly in second place. He's about 7 seconds off the leader. Then we've got White a full 20 seconds back. Winslade 30 seconds back. Stephen Cakebread in 6th. And Line now a lap down. And he's in 7th. In fact, Stott's just taken him for 7th. As Line made a mistake. Here they are then. This is that battle going on. Sam Stott in front of David Line now. Huge gouts of smoke out of the exhaust as they come around the final corner, then changing down. And now full on the power. These engines screaming away as they head down the straight. Line to the outside. Looks like he's done it. Oh, 2 wheels on the grass. Watch out, Dave. That's not going to work. That's it. He's run into the gravel trap. Wow, well held there. Gets the car back on track though, but he's lost an awful lot of time to Stott ahead of him. I can hear him trying to find the right gear there. And that's Oliver Walker who's probably closing in on him. We can see from the track map. Let's check in on Ollie. No, he's actually way behind. So it looks like maybe it's our leader Rob Miller who's closing in on Dave. We're now riding on board with Rob, and that's Dave just ahead of us then as we come through the final corner. You see Dave heading down the main straight. Bit of a dirty visor going on for Rob. Probably all that oil that's dumped as the cars change gear. So So closest interval at the moment is actually Gavin Kelly, who's reeling in Will Burnett ahead of him. There's just 1.8 seconds in it now. There they are. So Gavin Kelly coming through Druids, then that's Will Burnett just leaving Druids just ahead of us. So, coming up to just 2 minutes left in this race. Rob Miller a full 8 seconds out ahead of Gavin Kelly and 6 seconds ahead of Will Burnett in second place. The battle then is for the podium here between Will Burnett and Gavin Kelly. They come through Graham Hill and down this short back straight then. This race taking place on the Brands Hatch Indy track. It's an ideal circuit for these little cars. Not long left to run now. So Rob Miller still in the lead then, some 7 seconds ahead of Will Burnett in second place. Gavin Kelly, we are riding with him at the moment. He's chasing Will Burnett. He's currently running in third. Chris White is running in fourth place ahead of Winslade in fifth. Stephen Cakebread is running in sixth place ahead of Sam Stott. David Lyne. Oliver Walker in ninth after that unfortunate pitched into a spin by Mark Henrici earlier on. It was such a shame because he was having such a storming race. And then we've got Lawrence Aaron Jenkins, the Ledge, is currently running in 10th place. He was a bit higher up earlier on, but as we saw when we jumped on board with him, he ran off the track on that final corner. And then we've got Barras is still running. Stefan Barras is still running in 11th place, and Nick Kent is running in 12th. James Garlick is running in 13th place. Don't know what happened to him. It was very unfortunate. He's now 3 laps down, and then everyone else has retired from the race. Here's that battle for second place then, and it is very, very close indeed now. Just a couple of tenths in it. Kelly to the outside, which is now the inside as they come to these last couple of corners. He's done it. End of the race awaits then. Stephen Cakebread's just been in the pit lane. It's promoted David Lyne to 6th. And look at that. Rob Miller has won the race. Kelly celebrating enthusiastically as he comes home in second place. Let's check in with some more of these drivers. Here's Chris White. Oh, he's running out of fuel, it looks like. You can hear that. He's really struggling to get over the line. And this is Winslade. Look, he's so far from home, but he's running out of fuel. He's all the way down in second gear now, just trying to keep this car going. Whoa, that was Lyne. That was one of the hilarious moves I've ever seen. No, that's Lyne going through. Look, taking 5th place. Winslade all the way down into first gear now, but I don't think there's anything left in that car. He's out. He could see the flag ahead. That's agonising. Wow, what a fantastic race that was. So let's take a look at our final results then. Rob Miller takes a commanding victory in the first Formula Vee race. Apologies for not updating that Hockenheim graphic at the top. Gavin Kelly comes home in second place ahead of Will Burnett in third. Chris White came home in fourth ahead of David Lyne, stealing fifth from Winslade, who ran out of fuel on the line. He was sixth place ahead of Stephen Cakebread in seventh. Sam Stock came home in eighth ahead of Oliver Walker in ninth. 10th was the Lawrence Aaron Jenkins. 11th was Nick Kent's. 12th was Stefan Barris. 13th James Garlick. And he was the last of the classified finishers ahead of Mark Henerici, Glenn Irwin, and finally we had some more retirements. Just wait to show you those. It was Thomas Roerich and Jarrett Lee. Well, that was a fantastic race. Hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you on the next one, hopefully broadcasting the Alton Park Fosters race tomorrow evening. So as a reminder, you can find us at limitofadhesion.com, facebook.com/limitofadhesion. You can tweet us at limitadhesion or come say hi on our happy little Discord. Take care, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.